good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Schoepf, and I lead a team of engineers, and what we're working on is striving to implement designs that will further enhance our environment by removing trash and other contaminants from our stormwater. So currently, I am a senior at ASU studying chemical engineering, and I started this mission 3 years ago through the Ethics Gold class. The class is located at the Tempe campus at ASU. And what EPIC stands for is Engineering Projects and Community Service. And basically it's a project-based class, and 3 years ago, the city of Phoenix came to our class and they were asking for help. What they needed help doing is solving the trash problem that they had in the Rio Salado habitat. So the Rio Salado habitat is located just south of downtown Phoenix, and the problem they have is when it rains throughout major cities, the trash that is littered throughout the streets gets picked up by rainwater and then flows down street curb drains. These street curb drains then dump the trash into lakes and rivers throughout the country. So in the Rio Salado habitat, the problem they have is that trash water is then flooded throughout the area. So what happens is in 2003, they spent $130 million restoring this habitat. It's located just south of downtown Phoenix, and it's a 5-mile stretch of the Salt River. So what happens is, as you can see here, they have 30 storm drains throughout the site, and these storm drains then dump that trash-filled water. And these storm drains dump the water into the storm channels, which then lead to the Salt River. So that trash then flows for tens of miles down the actual Salt River. And they have several solutions. One solution they currently are using are these trash racks. And these trash racks remove the larger debris, such as water bottles and plastic bags, and other solutions they use are curb drains, anti-littering campaigns, as well as street cleaners to kind of alleviate some of that trash. And these trash racks, like I was saying, they remove the larger debris, such as plastic bags, water bottles. Basically, if you were to get a trash can and dump it on the ground, those are the stuff that those grates actually remove. And here's a picture of after an actual storm. And as you can see, the trash rack is completely filled. So filled it's actually clogged. And that's a very big problem for them. And what happens is basically just a plastic bag will hit the grate, and then just that plastic bag alone will actually clog the grate. And as a result, it causes massive amounts of flooding and erosion, as you can see here. So what happens is those grates act as a kind of a ramp, and the water actually will flow up and over the bridge, causing massive amounts of damage to the bridge, as well as erosion to the surrounding area. So what happens is after the storm, workers then put on waders, go down into these storm channels, and actually wade through the mud and pick up the trash by hand. As you can see on the left there, or on the right, that's 45 bags of trash, and that's from one trash rack. And to put that in perspective, there's 30 throughout the Rio Salado habitat. So this is a massive impact, and problem is they have a huge economical problem, and basically what happens is all that erosion and flooding causes huge problems for, in terms of cost and economical damage. And then in terms of the social impact, all those toxins flow into the Salt River, and ultimately that water from the Salt River flows downstream, and eventually that's the water we're drinking. So then what they have to do is implement more expensive purification processes to then make that water drinkable for us to actually consume. And in terms of the environmental impact, other than the flooding, which uproots plants and animal habitats and destroys their homes, also what happens is that animals mistake it as food, and they consume it themselves or feed it to their young. So what you can do is, of course, obviously do not litter. Another main thing you can do is tie off your trash bags, because a lot of the trash gets, as it's on its way to the dump, the winds blow it out of your trash bag. So also you can volunteer and support other groups that are fighting this trash problem. So what I'm working on is through this project, I started a small company called Sustainable Storm Solutions. What we've done is developed a patent-pending grate system that effectively uses water to clean the grates. So how it works is the water actually forces the trash to the sides of the grate, effectively keeping it from clogging. Also what we're doing is implementing these grates on concrete aprons. So then the workers can actually stand on a firm surface and even use tractors to scoop up the trash. We'll also be implementing like a recycling program, so the trash is actually sorted by recyclables, so then they can recycle it. Currently what we're doing is we're working with the city of Phoenix. We're going to be proposing our designs to them soon, and then based off that, we'll then hopefully be installing one of these grates, and then based off of proven success, we'll then be able to implement them throughout the entire habitat. So the immediate impact of that will be the economical savings, as we'll no longer have massive amounts of damage to the bridges, as well as have a more lush environment for the birders and hikers that are actually enjoying this habitat. Also save countless hours for workers, because now they can work on other aspects of the site. I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and if you're looking for more information, you can see we have several links and our website. Thank you, and if you have any questions, talk to me after.